go. Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to two global stars. In fact, two of the biggest stars in the world today. Matthew and Natasha, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yes, we're good.
Yeah, all good, thank you very much.
Congratulations. So this time yesterday, you decided to propose on stage, and the whole world is now fascinated and in love with your story of being in love.
It's been a whirlwind. I'm not really sure what's happened. From what I thought might go to sort of BBC Radio Leicester, has gone to Japan and 17 other countries. We've just hit 2.4 million views on the initial video.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy. We've had like Canadian interviews and the Ellen DeGeneres show want us to go on. It's been mad.
Incredible. Now, what is it you see in her? Is she rich or something? Because I don't see much beauty.
She's brilliant at flying and doing magic. That's a bonus. And she's just the kindest. I love her.
It is amazing, isn't it? I mean, when you find somebody you trust in this business and then you decide to propose on stage and they say yes, how embarrassing would it have been if you'd have turned him down?
Oh, imagine.
Yeah.
It's a good job I didn't.
It really is a good job. And I didn't think about it either. It was only when I went down I thought, oh no, this could go terribly wrong. But luckily it didn't. You said
I
yes.
would have always said yes.
Thank you.
Tell me the story. How did you meet?
Wow, Matthew.
So I was doing my show, a show called Mind Reader that I toured all over. And I still tour now, but now Tasha's involved in it. And it was at Butlins. And I was doing my show, and Tasha was a dancer and a singer.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, no one knows this bit of the story, but I went backstage to end my show, and Tasha was doing a quick costume change to do her show. And I saw her, and I instantly thought, well, I'm in trouble. And then it began from there. True story.
These quick changes can have its benefits, can't they?
Yes, they certainly can.
Unbelievable.
How do you get cast together then? I mean, people dream of this being in the same panto, and there you are. You get to marry her in the show, and you get to marry her in real life.
Yeah, very lucky. I mean, we put the magic into the show as well, which is a blessing and an honour and a privilege. And I think because we come as a package and people know us for the magic.
Yeah.
Like when we came into the show, we had a big meeting to hopefully be a good Aladdin and Jasmin aside from the magic. So take the magic out, hopefully we're good in the show standalone. But I think the fact that we do the magic together is a benefit, and that pushes us to go into roles as a team.
We both have the same love of magic. I mean, I just think it's fantastic. I travel around the world seeing it, and there aren't many doing it in panto. Ironically, the closest one is Nottingham, which is done by Richard Cadell, who's doing it. And
Love
you guys,
Richard.
I don't know anyone else, and it's so brilliant because it was born to be in panto, wasn't it?
Absolutely, and I think it makes such a difference to the show, and
Yeah.
Aladdin is a magical pantomime to start with.
Yeah, and it punctuates nicely. Like, I didn't want to make it feel like an illusion show. It's very important for it to fit the theme and the feel of the piece. And I think it does. And there's nice moments and special little surprises. Obviously, the carpet is a big moment.
Yeah.
But all the things around it that intertwine with the story, I think, is great. I hope.
How do you feel as we sit here today, 24 hours on, and the world is begging to talk to you? Are you still dazed and confused?
I am very confused. It's all gone a bit crazy, but it's very exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting, but it's manic.
It's still
When
in
did you
shock.
decide you were going to do it?
Quite a while ago, so I had a night of Anthony Costa in Leicester, and I knew it was always going to be on stage, because that's kind of what I do and that's our thing, but I didn't know what stage and when. And then we walked into this building for this show, and I know it sounds really sort of pathetic, but it had a magical vibe. I can feel it in the room, and it's that panto feel, and I stood on the stage, and I just knew. So I mulled it over the right day, and it so happened that my family was here, as were yours, and it was all lovely, yeah.
Did you have any idea that this was going to happen?
I had no idea, and I still don't know how you pulled it off, that I did not find out anything. You didn't even act nervous.
I was, but I didn't act it, hopefully.
Did you have any idea that anybody outside of this building would care? Because as you say, as we sit here, it's had millions of hits, 2.1 million I just saw.
On video, yeah. So I think in total we've just passed 10, and the worst bit was that I didn't think or fathom where to put the ring box. Because I thought it'd be fine, I hold it in my hand, obviously you can't do that. So I put it in this belt, and then as I walked out, I could feel it slipping, and I thought, well, I've got to bow in a minute, so how am I going to bow? So I did this weird kind of gesture to the audience, very Egyptian.
It was very Louis Spence,
It
actually.
really was. Yeah, you'd be proud. And then from there it all went fine. But yeah, it's been an absolute roller coaster. I don't know how you do it. It's crazy. Our phone's not stopped in 48 hours.
Well,
it's mad.
It's brilliant that people care, and we love a love story, especially at Christmas. And here you are in Aladdin, in Leicester at De Montfort Hall, and you're both brilliant in this show. And it's sort of a traditional panto,
Yes.
because a lot of them have gone away from panto. I know that sounds silly,
Yeah,
but
you're
this
right.
really is as traditional as you're going to get for a family panto.
I think so, and I hope so. We try to keep everything that everybody would expect. So the bits that you go to Panto to love, that will appeal to all the ages, be it a 5-year-old or a 105-year-old, it doesn't matter. There's something for everybody on the spectrum. And I say this, I know I'm talking to you, but I genuinely believe it's a special show. I've seen a lot of pantos, and if I was watching this, I would love it as an audience member.
Well, it is magic and magical, and for you, you get the guy at the end, and you've got him for good. Are you sure this is the right decision? You can pull out at this point.
After that.
I'm sure, yes, we'll go ahead with it.
For you.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Thank you
both
so
of
much,
you. You've
Alex.
got a train to catch. It was lovely meeting you. Have a wonderful life together, and I can't wait for the wedding. Congratulations.
You get an invite. Come and cover it. Thank you, Alex.
Beautiful.
That means I get to sleep for 2.5 hours on this stage.
Yeah. So Sam, very quickly, actually, very briefly, my family are here, down there, and over there. Big hello to them. Thank you for coming, and you guys have been incredible tonight. Give yourselves all a massive round of applause. Thank you. There's a tiny little bit of this show that since the first day we read the script, I wanted to edit slightly, a tiny bit. And this has been a dream and a blessing, and I've worked so hard to get here, as have all of us, and I couldn't think of a better time or a better place for this moment. So look, in the script, in the scene, you'll remember we're in the courtyard, standing over there, and we're just going to the palace, and I say, hey Jasmin, you, do you want to go and have a little look in the gardens? Then we come back out and we've got an announcement to make, but I've always been a bit annoyed at the fact that you don't get to see the announcement, you're not in on it. The audience, you guys collectively don't get to see that moment. So now you do. So look, for the last 4 years, you've changed my life. You are the kindest, most caring, Tash, I love you with all my heart, you're my best friend, and you let me, I want to